What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Hardcore. We are on Gen 2, episode 50. Um, it's been a week of fletching, pretty much. This is one of those that took, I don't know, a few weeks to get done on my standard account. It takes forever to get done. Then you got to stop and go get some wood and stuff like that. Like on my standard account, I didn't have to go chop as much wood because I was able to keep more inventory. But here I have to actually just go and stop and get some things and come back, and no big deal, but it's a little more restrictive, you know what I mean? So it's taken a little bit longer. So before we dive too far into this, we are still fletching, obviously. Last week I had 92.62% completion, and that's up to 93.07. So it's ticking by just very slowly. The mastery was at 87.81, and we're at 88.8, which is moving along a little bit nicely. And items was 91.73, and it's 92.98. So it ticked up a little bit there. I don't remember what I did. I think it was something to do with potions. Well, for one, I got the black plate body and upgraded that. That was a couple of pieces. So I figured I'd turn this to offline combat and do some of the piddly stuff, which is that Black Knight. And I can't remember something else I did. I still kind of don't want to do the heavy stuff offline with the hardcore account, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I think I whipped up some potions. There were some that I was missing, so I went ahead and filled those in. So that's why this got a little bit more complete than it was, as far as the items go. Now, as far as what I've been working on, I did a little bit of herb lore, and I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I was running level 3 skilled fletching potions, and I happened to catch that, and I'm like, why do I not have these at level 4? So I went ahead and finished those off, got them up to 99. Those are done. As I was doing this, and I worked on the generous harvest potions as well, I farmed up enough snape grass to finish it off, got that to mastery level 99. I still need the snape grass for these magic damage potions, so I'm going to leave what I have, but I got rid of the seeds at least, so I'm not growing it anymore and free up a little bit of room. I also worked on a little bit of the gentle hands. I've been trying to get strawberry seeds as I chop trees and get birds' nests. I open them up, use those on here to create these, and blah, blah, blah. So I did level up skilled fletching to 99, generous harvest to 99, and I also did the secret stardust, wherever that went. That one is now 99. Did not have any of the materials for it. I didn't have any of the stardust. What I did is spend all the mastery pool to get there. So whenever I go run astrology for a little while to get some of the dust to create these, all I have to do is create, I don't know, I'll create level 4 and then make sure that the herbal or potions on, so I get chances to get the other 3. So that'll fill in fairly quickly. I just need to get the stardust, so I have to get that at some point. So I did get 4 potions to 99. Well, 3 potions to 99, and then a little bit of work on the gentle hands. This one's slow because you got to have all these strawberry seeds. There is some, I think there's a monster I can go farm them off of, if not like the farmer and thieving it up and stuff like that, but it's slow going, and I didn't want to mess with the other stuff. I just happened to, because I'm doing wood cutting, I've been collecting these, what were they at? I've been collecting these bird's nests and just opening those up. The only problem is if you open these things, it only opens 65 of them. So I have to come in here and lock this stuff so I don't sell it. It's kind of a headache, and then sell all. So I need to open up more inventory space, but having all these trees and logs and stuff in here, it's just too much. You know what I mean? There's just too much in the inventory. I keep getting it cleared out to where I can unlock that stuff, and then I chop up more. So it is what it is. We're coming along on this. As far as fletching goes, I've got a lot of these at 99. So all the arrows are done. Most of the short bows are done. What I've been doing is working backwards. So I started up with the, well, long or short bow. I haven't been worried about the bows themselves. I've been worried about like the redwood and the magic. So redwood short bows, Longbow. Redwood short bows are done. The magic short bows are done. The redwood longbows and magic short bows, those are done too. I still got, nope, those are done. It's the yews. I got to work on the yew bows for a little while. So just kind of working backwards because those are the trees that are hardest to get, and I can farm out or chop out a lot more quicker. Of the weaker trees, whatever you want to call them. So I start off with the more difficult to achieve first, and then went backwards. And then I've been working on spinning the mastery pool, basically trying to clean up like these bronze javelins so I don't have to create bronze. I don't want to have to deal with the bronze stuff. So I'll just go do this here, knock them out, get them out of the way. Although I probably will have to go mine up everything. I just don't feel like mining it and smithing it and everything. I just don't feel like dealing with it. So I've been trying to knock those out, and that's why I'm waiting on this one to hit light up green. I can knock that out at 99. And kind of just letting these maples go right now. I think I have some for yews. But that's kind of about it. Oh, I did get, let's see, I did finish off, I think it was the ruby bolts. I used some mastery pool to finish those off because I don't feel like going and getting the gems for it. So I didn't bother with it. And I had a ton of diamonds, so I went ahead and made up, oops, not tens. I made a couple 100,000 diamond bolts. So I think I'm going to use those in the end game when I get there. I'm going to hang on to them for now and use the emeralds. I think it's emeralds for the time being, and then use these when I get into the end game. That way I've got plenty in there. So easy enough. And I think that's kind of about it. I've been getting like some gems, just selling these things off here and there. I know I should probably keep them and make them into the whole crown of relics, but I just don't feel like messing with it. I've just been selling them off. We are going to need some money at some point, so we'll do some thieving. Working on these, but that's not today. So that's about it. Just been cranking along on this fletching stuff as much as possible. And then, like I said, I'll break off and do some herbal or here and there just to try to clean up some inventory space. Like I think I quit garum seeds. I'm not even growing garum anymore. I think that's what I had in this spot. I started switching over to Barrentoe. So as I use up some of these and don't need them anymore, I'm going to clear them out of my inventory and get rid of them. And that's kind of it for right now. It's going to be another, I don't know, this is probably going to take, this could take another week of this. I mean, these bows are going away by pretty quickly because you can, two ingredients, you go chop some wood and then you convert them into these bows, and then you take the unstrung bow and then you buy some string and put them on the string bow, and that's easy enough. This other stuff, I think these take like strings too, but they also take some mining and smithing, and I don't know that I want to mess with those just yet. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Hopefully I can just get rid of these before that. If not, like I'm going to save the dragon javelins for the end because those make some good money. So I'm actually going to create those. But like all this bronze and steel and stuff like that, I'll just get rid of. The iron one's probably not so much of a big deal because iron's pretty easy to come by. Steel's a little more difficult because you got to have the steel or the iron and the coal. I mean, it's not that difficult, but it's just more components. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get rid of the stuff that takes more components that doesn't make much money, because the stuff that with the dragon makes more money than the stuff with the bronze. And the bronze is just as difficult to get. It's just, I don't know, seems easier to me to go this route. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Not much else, just cruising along with this fletching. So that will do it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.